I need to turn around because this is not where I wanted to go. Oh, shit. Good morning, y'all. I haven't been on live in a while, so I figured I would jump on here while I'm on the way to work. Hello. Hey, Dad. Yeah, I just figured I'd get on here. I haven't done a live in a while. I mean, I did one the other day with the baby for a few minutes, but she started getting fussy, so I had to get off. But, yeah, I dropped her off at her Gigi's this morning, and now I'm heading to work. And, yeah, so I just kind of figured I'd jump on and talk and all the things this morning. I don't have a very busy day today. I only have to see 2 people, so that's good for Friday. Hello. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, she is so cute, and I'm not just saying that because she's my kid. She's literally one of the cutest babies I have ever seen in my entire life, and I just love her so much. Being her mom is like the greatest gift I could have ever been given. Morning. Thank you so much. Yeah, she is beautiful. And like I said, I'm not just saying that because she's mine. Like, she really is such a pretty baby. But that girl is my whole heart. I love her to pieces, man. She's so special to me. She's growing up so fast. It's literally breaking my heart. Like, she'll be 8 weeks on Monday, and it really blows my mind how it's literally been 2 months since I had her, almost. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's crazy, because they really, like, when they tell you that time flies, like, that is so true. And she's getting bigger by the day. She's literally, like, I don't know, maybe I'm being dramatic, but I feel like she is so long. Like, I feel like her head is here and her feet hang down past my stomach. Like, she is so long. She's gonna be so tall. Like, I hope she's not over 6 foot. I hope she's a good, like, 5'7" if she's gonna be tall. But, you know, whatever. I'll take whatever I can get. But, yes, I'm absolutely loving being a mom. And I have wanted this for a really long time, so now that it's here, it's like, it's still, I'm almost not numb to the fact of being a mom, but like, because I wanted it for so long and never thought I was going to get it, I'm still like trying to adjust and, you know, like figure it out. And I guess like my brain is trying to really adjust to the fact that I am a mom and I have a kid. And I've heard that doesn't change. Like, some days, even when your kid is like 10, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I have a 10-year-old. Like, holy shit, I have a kid. So, you know, I don't know, but I love being her mom. She is my pride and joy. And yeah, she's gonna be tall. All our kids are gonna be taller than me. That ship has sailed. None of my kids will be smaller than me. I'm 5'4", so I will be the smallest one out of the family. However, if we have all girls, Billy will be outnumbered, so we'll see how that goes. Dude, I know, holy shit. That baby is so cute. She's got so much hair. So much hair. Oh my God. I can't believe that Bethany did not have heartburn the entire time. As far as I know, she only had it like the last few weeks, but I have no clue how she did not have it her entire pregnancy. Because I had heartburn killer like the last like 2 months, and Sage came out with like not that much hair. She had hair, but it wasn't that much hair. So that shit's wild, but she gets to come home soon, so that's good. And then I get to take Sage over there and we all get to meet her, and I'm really, really, really excited to see them together. I can't wait for them to grow up together and do things together with them and them to get in trouble together. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. So originally we wanted 4. Obviously that ship has sailed because I'm 28 and that was like a dream of mine when I was like 20. However, we're gonna definitely have another one. We want to start trying again when Sage is about 2. That gives us like a 2 to 3 year-ish age gap. If it, happens quickly, there's no telling how my body will be in 2 years. But if it's a boy, we're gonna cut it, let it be done. We'll have a boy and a girl. But if it's another girl, then we're gonna try for a 3rd, and then if it's another girl, we're just gonna be girl parents, I guess. I would love to have a little boy. However, after having Sage and having a girl, so far I'm really I'm just excited to do the girly things with her, so I may just want all girls and be fine with that. So oh yeah, especially with them being girls. Oh my God, they're gonna be a handful. And everyone's like, I've heard a lot of people that are like, oh my God, girls are so much easier than boys. And I'm like, are they though? Because I feel like girls are more dramatic. You have to worry about like you have your worries with boys too, but like with girls, drama and boys and heartbreak and, just different things. I don't know. I don't have a boy, so I don't know. I can't speak for that, but I feel like girls are just equally as hard, which, like I said, I don't have any experience. I just know that I was easy, but I was difficult. I was a brat. So, and I turned out okay. I'm still a brat, but not in the same way I was when I was like a teenager, and I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because Sage is the perfect combo of me and Billy, so I can only imagine how she's going to be. I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I don't have a boy, though, but then again, I can't speak on this yet either because I don't know how she's going to be. But, boys are crazy. I feel like they'd be, jumping off shit and breaking their bones and all the things, and I'm so anxious and so worried about everything. I feel like I would freak the hell out. But then again, if Sage is anything like her dad, I'm gonna have to worry about that also, because Billy's crazy and likes to ride his 4-wheelers and do things and roll razors down hills and stuff. So if she's anything like him, we're gonna be dealing with that also. But baby, she'll be 2 months old next Sunday. So not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday. And I'm like, oh my God, you're getting so big. It's killing me. But we are we're just blessed and so thankful for her. And I hate that she's growing up so fast, but I'm excited for her to grow so I can watch her learn to talk and learn to walk and, just be able to do things with mom and, be able to actually take her places that she can remember and, do stuff with her. I'm so excited. I know, man. 2 months. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. Like, time flies. It's so sad. But, man, our entire family is just obsessed with her. She's the first granddaughter on both sides. She's the first great grandchild on both sides. She's the first blood grandchild on both sides. So, I mean, like, she's perfect. Everybody's obsessed with her. The entire family. We ended up, so Gail and Billy's sister and her fiance and Gail's husband and then Gail's 2 youngest daughters were all in a app that one of them found that's like a family photo album, and they basically all messaged me at the same time like a few days ago and were like, you need to download this app. You have to download this app because we're obsessed with her and we want to see pictures of her every single day. So I'm like, okay. And so we downloaded it and it's so cute. You can like comment on the pictures, you can upload the pictures. It like puts you as mom as the moderator, and then they can like register as grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle. Like, it's really cute. And they let you like print free prints from there. And you know, I don't even know how my sister-in-law found that, but she did. And yeah, super cute. But yeah, so that's the tea. But of course, you know, with having kids and stuff, well, having a kid in general, I'm sure you guys have seen all the shit that happened in Georgia this week, and I'm terrified to send my daughter to school. Like, I don't know what I would do if I got a text from my daughter's school saying that there was an active shooter. I don't know what I would do, because that's some crazy shit. And it's sick, because it's like, this is the new normal, and it shouldn't be normal that we're like having this many shootings and that like we're expecting to have them. It's ridiculous. And I don't, honestly, in that situation, I don't really know who I feel worse for. I mean, obviously I feel bad because people are dying and nobody's doing anything about it. However, if there's an active shooter ever at my daughter's school, her dad is a fucking lunatic. So he would be the type that, like, I don't remember what shooting it was, where there was a dad that showed up and jumped the fence and shot the dude or got the guy or whatever. That would be Billy, because he absolutely would not, like, he does not care. He will literally protect his family over anything. So, but anyway, that was just a rant off subject. But yeah, it's a terrible situation. Like, the school year just started, and I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news, but they released something today. Well, first of all, this kid was 14, and everybody kind of described him as like a quiet kid, like said that it was not a surprise that it was him that would have been the school shooter because he didn't really talk. And that's like the stereotype, I guess, that you would put with school shooters, like the quiet kid who really doesn't talk to anybody, that sits in the back of the classroom, like, you know, whatever. And he killed 4 people, 2 teachers and 2 students. And as of yesterday, they ended up arresting his dad with him, because he's being tried as an adult. He's 14 years old, but because of the extent of what was going on, he's being tried as an adult. And then his dad was also arrested for second, I don't know what they said, something to do with basically, like, a year ago there was an investigation from the FBI because dude was on Discord basically saying he was going to shoot up a school, not this school but a different school. And so they came to the house and pretty much told the kid's dad, was like, hey, hide your guns, lock them up, like, do not let him have access to them. And then he proceeded to buy this kid an AR-15 for Christmas after they specifically told him not to buy him or to, like, let him be around guns. So because of his negligence, they're saying that, you know, that's part of the reason why this occurred. And yeah, so they arrested him too for negligence and for the same charges that he is being charged with. But also, they're confused. I guess they were trying to figure out, somebody said something like, how could he even get an AR-15 in there? Because, I mean, they're not small, so I don't really know how he smuggled that in there either. But, they also said, too, that this kid, like, so they just started their school year at the beginning of August, and, he's only been a student there for 2 days. Like, they just, like, transferred him from a different school. So, he was there 2 days, and then decided he was just going to shoot the school up. And I don't understand. Like, I know we have, I don't even know how to explain this, because I feel like people are going to disagree with me, but it is what it is. Like, I know we have a mental health issue in this country. Like, that's one of the biggest epidemics that we could possibly have, is mental health, especially when it comes to, like, you know, school-aged kids, because I feel like a lot of it gets pushed to the side because the schools don't care. They just act, some schools, like, some people at school care, but, like, they don't give a fuck about these kids. If they did, we'd see a lot of differences. But when are we gonna stop, like, blaming mental health for people dying? You know what I'm saying? Like, getting shot up. When are we gonna stop, like, oh, they just weren't in the right mind. Oh, well, they're just deemed out of their mind. Like, when are we gonna stop using that as an excuse? Because if that's the issue, then fix it. Like, let's get some better help for these kids that are going through issues, that express their issues to you and tell you, like, hey, I'm having problems. Hey, I don't want to be alive. Hey, I am having these thoughts. Like, let's fix it. Let's do something about it. Instead of just fucking pushing it to the side, like, oh, okay, well, I'm sure you'll get over it. Like, oh, you'll be fine. Like, here's some medication. Like, we've got to do better. We've got to fix things, or this shit's going to continue to fucking happen. It's ridiculous. Am I supposed to go? I'm going to go over here. Sorry, guys. I'm at Chick-fil-A, and, yeah, I don't exactly know which side I'm supposed to be on. So, anyway, but yeah, like, I don't know, it just pisses me off, because it's always blamed on mental health. Oh, I was bullied. Oh, I'm bullied, so I'm gonna kill everybody. Like, okay, so why are the schools not doing something when these people are being bullied? I don't get it. Y'all hang on just a second, please.
Hi.
Hey, good, how are you?
Good. And what's a good name for you?
Skyler.
What can I get for you?
I just want to get a regular chicken biscuit.
Just the biscuit? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken biscuit. Any sauces or jellies?
No.
Okay. 403.
And then I've got this thing, too.
Biscuit. There we go. All right, you get some.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Anyway, but yeah, if schools would take bullying more seriously, I don't feel like a lot of the school shootings would calm down. And of course, I don't know if y'all saw this either, and if this pisses you off, I'm sorry, this is just my opinion, but as soon as the shooting happened, Kamalama Ding Dong is what I've heard her been called, and I think that's really funny, so that's what we're gonna go with. Decided she was gonna do a conference about it and go into a whole thing about gun reform and how we need our guns taken away. That's bullshit. If you would arm our school resource officers, I promised you that these school shootings would go way, way, way down. Way down. Because all they got to do is take matters into their own hands and it'd be done. It would be done. Like, if you take them away, people are still going to get them. Like, you realize that, like, it still will be there. Like, people can still get them. And if you make it illegal, it's going to make people want to do more. Like, it's fucking nuts. Hey, good. Thank you. That was quick. Chick-fil-A's always fast, though. But yeah, I don't know. Just my thoughts. I think the shit is crazy. And I feel so bad for the people that had to witness that, and for the families that had one less person at the dinner table last night, or the night before last, whenever it happened. It's sick, and it's not fair that, like, you have to worry about that. Like, I was literally talking to, I can't even remember who I was talking to about it yesterday. I was talking to somebody about it, and I was saying that, you know, like, it's sad, because, like, when I go to buy my daughter's shoes when she goes to school, she doesn't get to have cute light-up shoes, because I don't want her to have light-up shoes, because what if an active shooter shows up and she clicks her fucking feet on the ground, and her shoes light up, and then my kid gets shot? That's sick. But yeah, and back to her talking about that. Here's my thing. You've been in the office for 4 years with the vice president. So why are you just now talking about shit? Like, if you were going to do something, you would have done it. Like, you would have talked to your president, and, like, he would have followed your lead, and you guys would have fixed it. But you've literally been in there 4 years, and we've gone to shit. So do something. Like, do something about it. Quit talking about it and do it. That'll get people to vote for you, I promise. I'm losing my biscuit. All of them. I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind, I guess. But yeah, it's wild, like, the world that we are having to raise our kids in. Because, like, I'm not even that old. I'm 28. The world is so much different from when I was a kid. Like, when I was a kid, we were allowed to, like, go play outside, and, like, you could walk around the neighborhood, and, like, all the neighbors would take care of you. Like, if anything was weird, like, all the neighbors would, like, band together and, like, make sure you were good. And it's not like that anymore. Like, you know, you can't let your kids play outside without thinking that they're gonna get snatched up. You can't send your kids to school. You can't take your kids to the grocery store. I mean, you can't fucking do anything now. You have to worry about everything. Your kids going to school, wondering if they're gonna get shot up. Your kids going to the movies to go, you know, like, go with their friends, or going to the mall. You can't do that shit no more, because everybody's fucking crazy. Thank you, Amber. Yeah, I am back at work. And that's a whole nother fucking issue, because our healthcare system fucking sucks. Oh, fuck me running. Oh, never mind. I thought I was about to get stuck in traffic, but that was just somebody on the side road. But yeah, this is my second week back. So Gail's been keeping Sage. Because she's the closest one. She's the most convenient one. So she just keeps her while I work and Billy works. But yeah, I got denied my maternity leave by 10 days, which was fucking bullshit. FMLA covered me to be out for 6 weeks, but FMLA doesn't pay you. Short-term disability does. And they denied my claim. So I was out 6 weeks unpaid. So that's why I'm back. Because if it were up to me and I was getting covered, I would be out till October. But you know, it's not my job's fault. It's a third-party insurance that my job like goes through, and they were just as mad as I was. So it's BS, but it is what it is at this point. Sorry, y'all, I'm stuffing this biscuit down my throat right now. Yeah, and I'm not like, you know, I was sad that I had to come back to work, but I gotta do what I gotta do for her to make sure that she's taken care of and to make sure that we have enough, because I don't ever want her to have to want for nothing. And I know right now she's a baby and she doesn't understand that, obviously, but I want her to always know she's taken care of. I'd probably be a lot more upset had I had to put her in daycare, but I also will never put my child in daycare. I will quit my job before I have to put her in daycare, because the way that the world is today, you never know, and if somebody puts their hands on my kid, I'm gonna go to jail. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. I'd be fighting that. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, these biscuits, what the fuck? You gonna get over Boxcar or not? Yeah, she's okay. She's still there. She had some small complications when she came out, but she's okay. They just had to keep her to monitor her and make sure she was good before they send her home. But she's supposed to be coming home, hopefully, this week. Well, the week is over, but if it's not this weekend, it'll be the beginning of next week. I have made a whole mess in my car. I have not met her yet, no. No, we didn't want to bombard them at the hospital. Because I'm sure that they're all getting blown up and have been since you got here. So we wanted them to get home and get settled and stuff before we decided to go and meet her. And plus we want to take Sage over there too. And you can't. Well, you probably can take the baby to the hospital, but I don't want to, so. They are. They're ready to take her home, I know. But let me tell you, Beth is a trooper, man. She had her all natural, completely unmedicated. And she's a fucking boss for that, because I ended up feeling every bit of Sage when she came out, like when it was time. I pushed for 3.5 hours, and the first few 2 hours I was pushing and it was fine. It wasn't really even painful. I was just pushing, and then it's like once her head hit, it was done. Epidural gone, and there was nothing they could do. And I had so much pressure and pain in my back, in my butt, in my hips. I mean, it literally felt like I had the longest Charlie horse, and it would not go away. It was awful. And of course with me, you know, I don't know exactly what happened with Bethany, if she was able to just kind of get her out quickly or what. I haven't got to talk to her, but with me, you know, we tried to push her. Her head wouldn't come through because she got a big head. I know y'all be thinking the same thing. You can say it, it's not gonna hurt my feelings. She got a big head, just like her dad. But they had to vacuum her head out. Then she got stuck by her shoulders, and I'm like, oh my God. And I felt every bit of that. And let me just tell you, I'm still traumatized by that. I literally, like, I still have birth PTSD. I truly believe that's what I have, because I think about it and it, like, literally, it hurts. So I know I'll forget it, and I want another one, but I know there's a few things that I'm going to do differently when I go to have a second baby, because I know now what to expect and like how it goes. So yeah, I'm gonna do things different. But yeah, it was rough. So I cannot imagine being completely unmedicated for contractions and pushing the baby out and all that. No, fuck that. So, which I went in to have her with the mentality that I did not want to feel a thing, because I was scared that it was going to hurt really bad. And I was correct. It did not feel great to push a baby out. But, you know, that having a baby come out of a hole that size is just unethical anyway. But, you know, that's how we're made, and we're meant to do that. So that's cool. But I got my epidural way too early. And most places don't let you do that. However, I think they kind of were just like, hey, if you want it, like, we'll do it. Let's go. So I'm like, okay. So I got my epidural at like a 1, and didn't even feel a contraction. I was like having them, but didn't know I was having them. And yeah, got my epidural at a 1, had to get redosed twice. And then when she came, they tried to give me pain medicine, and it didn't even touch me. So yeah, so next time I will just try to tough it out until I get to where I can't handle the contractions anymore. So that way when I go to push it out, yeah, whenever, so they mentioned the vacuum originally, and I was like, I really don't want her to be vacuumed out. Let me try, you know, to push and do what I can do, and then we'll go from there. Well, then it got to a point where it was so painful, I was literally like, take her out. I don't care how you get her out, get her out. And she was like, you know, she was like, you know, I think you should let me do the vacuum, blah, blah, blah. She was like, I can have her out in like 3 contractions. She was like, the only risk is a small risk of a brain bleed, but that's like 1% of babies. I was like, get her out. And, so then, yeah, you know, the vacuum got her head out, and then she ended up having the cord wrapped around her neck, so they did that. And then her shoulder got stuck, so they were trying to, like, push it to where they could get her through, and I'm fucking screaming and flailing and begging them to get her out of me, man. I felt so bad. Poor Billy, he was tore the hell up, because there was nothing he could do. I'm literally sitting there screaming at the top of my lungs, get this fucking baby out of me. Like, it was crazy. And he's like trying to calm me down. He's like, you gotta breathe, you gotta push, like you can't scream. Screaming's not gonna get her out. And I'm like, I can't push, I can't. It was bad. It was really bad. And I made him sick, because he like literally couldn't do anything for me, poor thing. And after the fact, you know, he was like, you did really good. He's like, but I thought you were gonna die. Like, the way you were screaming, I really thought you were gonna die. I wasn't gonna die. I knew I wasn't gonna die. However, you know, it was rough. And sister girl had some broad shoulders for down there, so it was a lot. But you know, she came and it was fine. However, the vacuum just made her head a little bit swollen. She had a little bit of a bruise on the back of her head, but it cleared up real quick. So, but yeah, I didn't know what to expect, and now that I know what to expect, like, honestly, the epidural was not shit. And that was what I was, like, one of the most scary parts. Is like, I knew from the jump I wanted the epidural, but like, I was like, oh my God, it's gonna hurt so bad. That was a joke. That was a joke. Totally a joke. They literally put it in, and I was like, ooh, a pinch, and then it was just gone. And yeah, didn't hurt at all. Hey, Wade. We're all doing good. Sage is with Gail today. I'm out working, and Billy's working today. So, yeah, but we're all good. I hope you're doing okay. Haven't heard from you in a while. But yeah, no, seriously though, I probably do have some birth trauma because that shit was fucking crazy. That was crazy. And the way that I thought it would go in my head, like when they tell you that your birth will not go the way that you expected, that's totally true. Because like we were set up for an induction. So like I was going to stay up. I stayed up pretty late the night before because I was going to sleep before we went in and like eat before we went in and all that. I literally woke up, my water broke. And I was like, oh fuck. So I was up. I think me and Billy slept like 3 hours the night before and then woke up. Well, I woke up because my water broke, and then I had to wake him up, obviously, because I was like, hey, let's go. And then we were both up for a while, and then didn't hardly sleep the first night because of her. We were both so worried. Like, every time she even made a sound, we were like, hello. And yeah, so that first night was rough. So we didn't sleep very good for like 3 days, and then that last night we were in the hospital, you know, we let the nursery keep her so we could get some sleep, and we both were able to sleep, you know, decently. Yeah, it had to have been, honestly. She was like, you know what, you want to shake me out? I'm going to show you. I was like, okay. But it was just funny because she was like, oh, you know what, you're supposed to get induced tonight, but I'm coming on my time. So I'm like, okay, breaks my water. And then when it's time to come out, she's like, just kidding. And then makes it like super complicated. Head gets stuck, cord gets wrapped around her neck. Shoulders get stuck. She rips me on the way out. It was fucking nuts. So yeah, anyway, so hopefully the second one won't be as bad and it won't be as long. But that's a while down the road unless God has other plans. But as of now, that is not the plan. And if I were to get pregnant super quick, I'd be thankful because for a long time I never thought I was going to be able to get pregnant. However, I would be very much flabbergasted because I'd be like, oh my God, round 2, holy fuck. So, because my pregnancy was great, honestly. Like, did not have a bad pregnancy at all, except for the anemia. I was just really tired all the time. But other than that, my pregnancy was awesome. So, and I loved being pregnant. Because it's cute when you have a belly, when you're pregnant. It's not, I don't feel like I'm cute anymore now that I have a belly and there's no baby in there. It's just food. So, and also I had a really tough time with postpartum. Like, just trying to figure it out and trying to figure out how to be a mom and stuff. Like, I had a really, really, really hard time with that when I brought her home. Which thankfully that's better now, and we're both accustomed to each other now. We have a routine. Like, we're getting the hang of it now. But at first, oh my God, it was so bad. Every little thing was like making me just crazy, and I'd cry for no reason. And if she cried, I would cry. We cried together so many times. We still do that sometimes, but for the most part, we're good in that aspect. So, that's the tea. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. Oh yeah, and she also was sideways. Like, not like sideways like her body, but she was facing sideways and she was supposed to be face down. So there was a point where I was pushing and they had to put their hands in there and turn her face down too. So that was before they brought the vacuum out. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Everything's good. Baby's good. I'm good. Dad's good. You know, we're all just taking it day by day and vibing. Trying to figure it out, you know. But yeah. But on a brighter note, we are in the burr months. So, all the firsts are coming for my little girl. I can't wait to take her to do all the things. She's not going to remember it, but this, like I've been telling Billy, all the things that I take her to do and like that I'm like taking the opportunity to do with her while she's this little is really for me. Because she may not remember it, but I will. And it is special to me because she's my first baby, and you know, there's a lot that I get to do with her, and I'm really excited. I can't wait to take her to the pumpkin patch. I can't wait to do Halloween things with her. Dude, I know, she's growing so fast. I can't wait for her to dress up in her little costumes. I can't wait for her first Thanksgiving, even though she's not gonna be able to eat anything, but it's still just the concept that it's her first. Pictures with Santa Claus. I mean, there's so many things that I get to do with her, and I'm so excited. Her first snow. All the things. So, Jesus Christ, my eyeball is itching so bad. So yeah, I'm just excited to do all the firsts and all the things. Her first Christmas. Of course, she doesn't know about Santa and stuff yet, obviously. But, so for Halloween, I'm bougie. I don't know if y'all remember last year. Which actually last year I think I only dressed up as one thing. However, typically, we have a few costumes because, you know, like we have a Halloween party usually every year. And we'll have a costume, like me and Billy will dress up together. And then Gail will do like a family Halloween thing. We started doing that when COVID happened because we couldn't go out. So, now that's just become a thing where we all dress up and go to the house and eat and drink and hang out and do all the things. So we usually do 2 costumes. Well, this year, we're going to do... Me and Billy will have a costume for our Halloween party. And then me and Sage will have a costume together because I'm going to take her to trunk or treat and stuff with my friends. We do that every year too, usually. But I never had a kid to take. I usually just go with their kids and we all dress up together. So we'll have a costume for that. And then me and Billy and her will have a family costume for the family event. I don't know what she's going to be yet. I don't know what I'm going to be yet. The only thing I have semi figured out is for trunk or treat. She's going to be a cow. And I'm going to be, like, just have a shirt on with the Chick-fil-A stuff that just says, like, eat more chicken or whatever. Because that's easy. And I can make that shirt, so. And I got her just a little cow onesie off of Amazon. So, that's going to be really cute. But that's the only thing I figured out so far. I have a few ideas. But I don't really know anything off the top of my head at this moment in time. But I'm very much a do-it-yourself kind of girl. So, I will most definitely be probably making her costume, if not making mine and Billy's, because that's usually what I do. And Billy is not into dressing up, really. He might be now that we have a kid, like, he might be different. But usually when we do costumes together, I just throw him in, like, a t-shirt or, like, something very simple that he can wear. And then I go all out and wear, like, a big, like, whatever. So, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, last year, I was a firefighter and he was the fire, and he literally wore a orange shirt with black sweatpants and then, like, an orange beanie. And I, like, went full out in a firefighter suit and, or, well, a homemade firefighter suit. Whatever. The Flintstones is so cute. I actually have, like, a little pink one, saved, but she doesn't have any hair. And there's, like, cute little bone clips that are really cute. I don't know. I have to figure it out. We'll see, though. But I've been thinking about this since literally she was in the womb. Like, I started looking at Halloween costumes in, like, April. So, I have a few things in mind, but I don't know for sure what we're going to do for her yet. But, yeah. And then for our Halloween party, I always like to do something fun. I don't know what we're going to do yet this year, though. Thank you. I have that print. I had 2 of those BTU, and I saved one for myself because it's really true for me. But I haven't made it yet. So that's the tea. Oh, me. I am... He was really close to my car. That was weird. I've been meaning to update my Etsy shop with some new stuff. I'm wanting to do koozies and stuff to put on there. If you guys haven't already, go check out my Etsy shop. There's a bunch of stuff on there that I have uploaded, and then I need to add more. I just haven't. And yeah, that's about all I got this morning. I'm fixing to... Oh shit, that's incorrect. I'm fixing to go start my day. I don't have a long day. I only have to see 2 people today, which is nice for a Friday. It really never happens like that, but I'm gonna take it while I can get it. So yeah, but like I said, I just wanted to get on here for a little bit and just talk, because I haven't got to really get on live in a while. And I also was supposed to do a bid war this week, and I'm so sorry that I did not do that. The original day I was going to do it, right about the time that I was going to do it, Miss Girl was very much throwing a fit and wanted to eat, and I also had to give her a bath because she recently had cradle cap, so I had to figure that out and fix that all up, which that's cleared now. If any of you guys have kids that have cradle cap, use the Freedom Mom thing, because that's, I live and swear by that. It's great. And then the next night, I don't exactly remember what the reason was that I didn't get on, but there was another reason, and it had to do with her, and I really can't remember. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to do that here shortly. Because I know that you guys have had a lot of fun with that, and I have Halloween prints that I really want you guys to see. So, yeah, that's the tea. And hopefully we can get that going pretty soon. So, but yeah, I hope you guys have a great Friday, and we will talk soon. And I will... Okay, there we go. All right, y'all have a good day.